kind introduction, Raj. And we all love Raj 10 minutes of hyping up everybody, getting us a line, don't we? So thank you for that. Thank you everybody else as well to be here. It is a special day. This is what we have been waiting for. I have been waiting a couple of months, and some of you have been longer than that. So it's exciting to finally be here, and we are proud to say that we will launch the queue today. People will start using the wallet. So I'm going to do a demo of the wallet in the dev environment, so you can all see and take a look of what's about to happen. And Pesh, our beloved token manager and also co-wallet manager, is helping me out a lot in the Web3 team. So he's going to explain a little bit more to you about the roadmap and the different parts with the wallet. So without further ado, Pesh, do you want to can we share a screen?
Yes, so we can see the roadmap. Yes, as you can see, hello everyone. We are very excited to share the great news about the wallet launch, the beta wallet launch, which is today. So starting with the launch of the C1 wallet, the rollout will happen in stages. So in the first stage, we have the Ether pack holders that will exclusively have access to the C-Link wallet today. And then by August 28th, we will have the fifth element holders will also gain access. And the C-Link will open for all NFT holders by 11th September. So everyone will come in like waves. So, and this goes out the same with the crypto card. We'll have it in October. First, the beta crypto card launch. And it will exclusively be available for the Ether pack in the first week of September, with access extending to fifth element holders by the end of September. And looking ahead of October, we'll be hosting the major crypto event in Abu Dhabi, and I highly encourage everyone to attend. This event will align with such a much anticipated token launch, which we all will be waiting for, right? And it will also be exclusively for the first holders of Ether pack holders, and then to the fifth element holders, and finally to the rest of the NFT community. So everything will happen like in waves. We're trying to onboard people, and this is a great moment for you all to onboard new members so they can attend when we have the basic stuff. For example, the wallet, we will have basic features, and later on we will move on to more advanced features. So yeah, that's basically a bit of the roadmap, and it goes with the same with the crypto card. We will have the crypto card launch later on in December and January, and the wallet will also have some premium features that will be like the full wallet launch between November and December, where you will have even more features like NFT management and much more. I think some of you have seen the comparison table.
We have it here as well.
Yeah, we can share it. I'm really glad to. Yeah, we can go through it a bit quick. For example, we have the full version 2.0. We will have much more supported assets, much more supported blockchains. As you can see in the beta, we start with 5, like the normal ones, but then we will have the staking ready. We will have the NFT support, and as you can see, on the top, on the most to the right, we have an updated version, which much more features. And why we're doing that is that we want you to fully understand the wallet from the beginning and slowly go to more bit advanced.
Great.
Yes, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, amazing. So yeah, as you can see here on this sheet, like Pesh said, what we will do is we start with EVM-based blockchain. So obviously that's Ethereum, but also Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, and BNB Smart Chain. So this is the core configuration, if you will. It's easy, it's straightforward, it's understandable for everyone. Some of you here are savvy, hardcore crypto users. We know, and we like that. but some of you need more time to fully comprehend and understand all the different things. So this is hence the slower rollout and the slimmed down version of the wallet now initially. So this is why it's also important to show you that as soon as that's in place, we're ready to take step 2. When everybody has onboarded, we will release the full version of the wallet, which will include Solana, Tron, even BTC, so other chains as well, other ecosystems, and then obviously tens of thousands of assets. This is where the token has been launched already. So this is where we will launch the staking pools. As you can see, there's so many things happening, and it's really exciting times. Enough about that. Let's talk about this demo that we're about to have. The beta version 1.0 and the first version. Let me share my screen and we'll jump straight in to Sealink. So here we are. This is the future of decentralized finance. You will be able, if you are in Ether and if you signed up early for the queue, you will be having access today. Have we went out and said any time yet, Raj?
No, everything will be announced today on this call right now.
Do you wanna share the time?
Absolutely. It is going to be live at 6 p.m. Dubai time, 6 p.m. GST. So let's get started, understand the importance, understand how it's done in the demo, and 6 p.m. you have it with you.
That's amazing. So 1 second, I need to reconnect.
In fact, here I would like to take an opportunity with you, Pesh. So today it starts for all the Ether package holders, and this continues until 1 week for them. And then it starts for the fifth element holders.
Yes.
That continues for another week. And after that week, it is basically for all NFT package holders.
Yes.
And 1 week later, it's also for all the element member status, EMS. Now, this was really exciting.
Yeah. And this is what you can expect. Sorry, Pesh. This is what you can expect as an Ether holder. You are the core of the Web3 rollout and development and engagement. So you will always have 1 week at least to try everything out initially, come with feedback, exclusivity to us. And we will work like this with the wallet, with the card, with the exchange, with the token, with the staking pools, everything that we're about to release the next 6 to 12 months, which is a lot, will follow the same procedure basically. So 1 week just for Ether, and then we will enable it for fifth, and then we move down the NFT pack levels. And of course, all members, it's millions of people, will have access eventually, but it's going to take a couple of weeks because we are most focused on the core NFT holders in the beginning. So here we are, Sealink wallet. This is the overview. So you can see I'm on Polygon right now. I'm good friends with Polygon. If I go to Ethereum, it will show balance 0, and I don't have any transactions yet. So this is a network-based wallet. So you will see whichever network you're in, your transactions. So if we go back to Polygon and you have the same wallet address, as you know, all EVM compatible chains and network layer 2 use the same wallet address. Then for Tron, Solana, BTC, we will have completely new setup. It follows a different structure, but the OX addresses for EVM, you will have the same. So one thing that's worth mentioning here is when you deposit funds, you will see here Polygon, and you have your wallet address. You can also scan the QR code. If anybody wants to scan it and leave me some tip, go ahead. I'm kidding. So if you deposit USDT on Polygon, you will find your USDT here in this in the portfolio here. So it will come up with a graph that's gonna load and be visible. You can watch the transactions here. So for example, here I have the 11 USDT that's deposited to my wallet address. That's on Polygon, right? So I will only see it if I go to overview, the balance, I will see it on Polygon. So just bear in mind that you use the right network. We will, of course, be there, support you and help you. But that's one thing that's going to be important. Import your token. So this is where, for example, IXT comes into play. What you do is that you paste the contract address, just like you're used to from MetaMask or other Web3 wallets. You confirm and you import your token. This is a way to tailor your experience and see your current token balances. I remember in the beginning, when I was helping people with PlantIX, they said, "Oh, look, this is my wallet. I don't have my money." And you did have your money, but wasn't just visible. So this is how the wallet works. It's a difference between what's actually in your wallet on chain and what's visible in the front end. So so that's it for the wallet. Obviously, you can choose profile and settings. You can adjust some things there. NFTs will be available in the next version, where you will be able to see your NFTs and show different collections, and eventually also, as we've been talking about, NFT marketplace. So that's later. Also with the staking, especially C1 token, that's also going to be enabled when the token has been launched. It's nothing we can do before the token has launched. That will happen in Abu Dhabi, as we've been talking about before. So yeah, here we have it. Withdraw funds, of course. You know how to do it. You select assets. Let's say I want to withdraw my USDT. I enter the destination wallet, withdrawal amount, and then I proceed to, can actually do this so you can see it. Up. You know if I can get away from this?
Yeah.
There. Here we go. Boom, proceed, and withdrawal initiated, back to portfolio. So this wallet technology is built on Fireblocks. Fireblocks is the most secure way, the safest underlying infrastructure in the industry, without a doubt. They have their technology is used for millions and millions of wallets. I think it was 190 million wallets last time I checked, which is a huge amount. They're handling quadrillion of dollar transactions every year. So it's very reliable partner for us. Obviously, we partnered with C-Link to make this alive as well. We will go more in depth to explain all the different segments and areas with the structure as we go. One thing that's good to know is in your MetaMask, you will have a seed phrase. Here you log in through Crowd1. So it's not your normal non-custodial wallet as MetaMask. So the recovery process is used via email or login at C1. So it's basically made a lot safer and not as complicated.
It also helps to onboard other users, that is, because it's so user-friendly.
Yeah, so this is the whole idea. Jonas talked about it the last session we did. It's all about onboarding. It's all about onboarding the next billion people into Web3. And even though MetaMask it started with that, more and more people are moving towards this custodial-like solution. It's just as safe. The private key is not stored in one place. So you don't have one point of entry if you're breaching the system. Then it's called MPC, so it's multi-points of contact. So it's just made to be more safe. Blockchain, the industry is developing as we go, and this is a great way to showcase that. So your funds are safe and it's easy accessible, and the link to C1 is imminent. And this is what we want to accomplish. In the end, we want to have one platform where you access everything. If it's the wallet, the card, the exchange, your back office, everything in the end will be in one place. So this is a great way to do that.
I just want to add that we will have a FAQ, and in there, for those who are interested, you can read much more about this technology, MPC, and how it works. And some links to Fireblocks where you can read their security and everything. It's really, really good to read that and see how safe it is.
Yeah. So that's it for today's little demo. I hope you enjoyed the features, the platform, and that you're excited about this first step that we're taking on this long journey we have in store together. Have you signed up yet, Raj? Have you tried it out?
You've not given me the access yet. No, we have done the pre-testing. Ether package holders first. I don't have an Ether package. But thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, Pesh. This was much of an overview and in-depth into a lot of things. A couple of questions that come to our network, our members' mind. First thing regarding the security, so to speak. So it's important, like you said, the C1 username and password should be kept super confidential because that's your gateway towards your C-Link wallet.
Yes, correct.
In future, do we have any plans of having, and I think this is one of the best ways because it's quite easy, it's simple. Unlike the MetaMask 12-word seed phrase, it's quite complicated. And for me to store that data itself is a lot of things. But of course, it adds on to a high-end security. But do you think we would have any more enhancements towards it?
Yeah. I mean, so we're using Fireblocks. Fireblocks is the best in the industry. They have not yet released what's called account abstraction, the EIP 4337 standard, which enables account abstraction. They have not yet integrated that and released it. It's so new. Some have been doing it. Fireblocks hasn't. Of course, we will end up there eventually because some users, they want to have full sovereignty over their assets. Some thinks this is a much easier way. You know, the taste is like it's so individually, right?
Subjective.
So we will definitely end up there eventually. But as for now, that's not a feature that's integrated on the Fireblocks platform.
Perfect. That addresses the query and more things. Pesh, this question is over to you. Like you've said, we would have different set of package holders onboarding into the C-Link. How do you think, or what do you think is going to be your vision when it comes to C-Link? How, like Chris just mentioned a bit about Planet IX tokens. We would also have Metaverse C and other things which are integrated. So how is the strong integration going to play a great vision? I mean, how do you envision it?
I mean, it's going to be, as you can see in the comparison page, there will be a lot of supported assets like Solana and everything. And that would be much easier to onboard other people's that, like, for example, other networks and other blockchains. So the vision is really, really high. And but we want to really go slow with it from the beginning. only have some blockchains, and later on move to even more. So we want to take a very, very big part of the Web3 ecosystem. We're not here just to be a small part of it, but we want to be like short, slowly, and take much bigger part.
Great. That's like a wow. And while we were testing and during certain test phases, Chris, we had some authentication factors also. Would you like to chime in about that a bit?
Yeah, so 2FA, most people have used it. It's an app, Google Authenticator. Or you can use one OTP, one-time password. This is to enhance the security even further. This is something that also will be added on and developed over time. For now, you have your C1 login, and you should be careful with the email and the password, and make sure that only you have access. But then the security is everything. I mean, we have seen that in Planet IX, a lot of members sharing seed phrases, not fully understanding what it means to share your seed phrase to someone, or your private key even. So we've learned a lot these last 3 years, and in the end, it's all about making as few mistakes as possible. It's all about securing your assets, which is your responsibility in the end. So we will do everything we can to help all the members to be as secure as possible, to have their processes and procedures in place. And 2FA is definitely one of those things. That's not going to be added now in this first version. Again, see this first version, it's a beta version. Because I think everybody can understand with millions of users having this wallet, what's most important for us is that everybody gets well onboarded in a safe and secure way, and that we scale fast from that. But first thing is everybody wants to have access. That will need to take a couple of weeks before we have millions of members onboarded. And then we are ready to update the wallet to its full version. And that's when the real fun begins. I mean, this is of course fun as well, but that's when we include the C1 token, the staking, the crypto card, your NFTs. You will be able to swap and bridge, all these different kind of things. So we have a world that's about to open up for us and the entire industry. And it's a huge first step in a way, because now we're started. Now we're done with all the preparations and all the planning. We will release it and keep going from there.
Thank you so much, Chris. Yes, this is important. Well, on a little lighter note, can you tell me more about the staking pools?
Yeah,
I know our members will ask me this, but of course, this is yet to come to all our members. I know you've done a great preparation on that.
Yeah, so the staking is the most important component in a tokenomics and in the ecosystem, because it shows trust for the project and the company. And it's kind of co-sharing the revenue, because when you release a token, you have different token allocations and a vesting schedule. So some of the tokens will be directly dedicated for staking, which means that anybody can earn those tokens. It's not us in the company, it's not particular leaders or high performers, it's whoever puts the most trust and tokens at work in the staking pools. And it's a great way. I mean, at Planet IX at the moment, more than 50% of all the tokens are staked in the staking pool. That's a huge community commitment. I'm sure we will see just as good numbers. I mean, Axie Infinity, they have 40%. So, I mean, Planet IX already surpassed that earlier this year. Some projects I know have 70–80% even. So it's all about risk reward, but it's a great way to put your token. And we're talking about millions of entrepreneurs. This is business owners. Everyone understands that when money can make you more money without you working for them, you put them into work in a way. That's everybody's dream. That's every business owner's dream, because you're accumulating more and more value, and the compounding effect of your value working for you while you're sleeping, while you don't have to be active in generating more revenue, is just great. So this is why it's so important with staking. We will have staking pools that's different time periods, and they will obviously reward different yields, but it's super exciting.
That's great. I mean, here we go. We understand now what the staking pool is all about. Of course, our members do know about it, but it's always good to have the basics ready. Like Pesh, you said, we'll have the FAQs as well on the section, translated into different languages, requesting all our members to go through the FAQ. Please make sure that whatever you talk about is in the right conjunction with the company as what we are speaking here, because this is super crucial. Anything that you say does not have a relevance to what we are speaking on is not the ideal way to onboard anyone. And this is something coming up from our CEO, Martin Baalsma, who was earlier the head of compliance, the network compliance, and now, of course, the CEO. So we really want and encourage all our members to make sure that we, all of us together, say the right thing for the right moment to the right people, because that is what will make your business even more powerful, stable, and stronger. Well, is that it? Anything that you, Pesh, Chris, would you like to add? I know you've spoken quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a brief introduction, obviously, to showcase that it's live, it's up and running, it's working. We are super happy with everything so far. We will have a new call next week when more members have tried themselves. I think this will be where this work really starts to be a collaborative effort, where we want to hear your feedback and input, and hopefully not as many challenges, but ideas about how to proceed. And we will tell you more about our ideas and what's already been built. I mean, there's a lot of things that's already been built that we will release over time. So this is a living organism. It will just keep growing.
That's right. Perfect. Well, this is a great moment for all of us. A great clap, I would say, for the team. The fantastic team that we can see here working day in, day out. We have our Web3 director, Chris. We have our C1 token manager, Pesh. We will keep having these calls the next week as well, and the week after that as well, in order to keep the continuity going. Since it's the new phase, it's always essential and important for you to learn, for you to have that demo, and for you to keep training this again and again. The video link will be sent for this webinar. If in case any one of you have not joined, we have a lot of our people who have already joined, and the meeting room is full. I would say after a couple of months that we have a full house meeting room. And I know I was getting a lot of messages from a lot of you that I'm not able to get in. Do not worry, we will be circulating the webinar link for this. And we will, of course, keep having the calls every week. Thank you so much to all our fantastic, powerful network, our members. Just as a top of the mind recall, yesterday we had the second day of the Super Summer Sale that ended with a 10% discount. Today we have the upgrade for free until the 31st of August. That continues. BSS 50% reduction also continues. So you can still make the maximum profitability of the total binary payments that you would be receiving. Not just this, all the other things, including no activity point up until network level 6 is also there. Like I said, upgrade for free is going to be there. You have all the promotions for you with you as of now. Let's make the month of August a very super successful month. Not for C1, not for Pesh, not for Chris, not for me, but for yourself and your team's growth and success. This is going to be super important. Please make sure to focus on the ticket sales, because the event tickets are selling fast. In case you have not taken it yet, please make sure to book your event tickets with 50% BP usage, which means the prices are automatically down by 50% if you use your BP. We still have a limited number of days, and congratulations to all the Yas Island Crypto Incentive Trip qualifiers. The qualification ended yesterday. We're very happy. We would be hosting a lot of those super powerful producing leaders in Yas Island, in Abu Dhabi in the next few days. And an email will be sent out to you after all the compliance check that happens today. So an email will be sent out to all the qualifiers tomorrow. And that's the best time when you can start booking your tickets and come over with us to witness something great. Rest, all the other information will be followed on the network call. Thank you so much. This was a call into the Web3 universe, welcoming all of you. Thank you, Pesh. Thank you, Chris, once again. And we see you all again next week. We and the network team are always here for you. Please reach out to us in case of anything. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.